In this world, is the destiny of mankind controlled by some transcendental entity or law? Is it like the hand of God hovering above? At least it is true that man has no control, even over his own will. The idea of evil applies casualty in its dictation of humanity's destiny. Berserk is an epic gothic adventure fantasy. The artwork of this tale is a majesty to behold, to say the least. The details with the topics of overcoming challenges of social classes, hardships, and being a victim of rape make this a very intense fantasy saga to behold. With Kentaro Miura's passing, which is devastating, fortunately the four of his assistants will continue his work on this legacy, and I wish them the best of luck and I hope for the best. Let's continue forth with the complete collection.
Berserk. Ah, yes, Berserk. One of the most influential manga of all time, or at least for me. There is another sort of dark fantasy that was before Berserk, which was Guin Saga, which unfortunately the creator of Berserk has died recently of a tear in his heart, leaving the story incomplete, which Gurren Saga, I believe it was repicked up later and then created into an anime as best possible. However, for this one, Berserk, the four of his assistants are going to continue the story. Let's begin with the 97 series with the front, spine, back again. Not sure why it was cut like that, but whatever. Open it up. Of Warcry, Immortal Soldier, White Hawk, Devil's Advocate, God's Hand, Requited Desires. This covers the Golden Age arc, which we'll see this soon. It's one of those that gives the end as the beginning, then you circle to the beginning again, as it tells the tale of what happened with Guts in the Band of the Hawk. This is also famous for having a very English opening. However, the closing theme is one of my favorites. Very silent, somber, and relaxing after what turmoil has happened within the show. Next up, we have the compilation movie in the mid-ooze, if you will. These are the Golden Egg Arc Trilogy movies that summarize the 97 anime in the mid-ooze, if you will. These are the fronts. These are the spines, which demonstrate the different phases of the helm. Really, really screamy, if you will. And these are the backs. Kind of reminds me of a regular Nintendo game box. And these are the discs. Disc 1. Disc 2, featuring an outdated Neon Alley ad. And Disc 3. Now that we concluded this movie trilogy, let's move on to the latest of the Berserk anime. Berserk Season 1 and Season 2. The most recent in the 2000 teens, if you will. Every person that is a cranky reviewer at a convention will bash the 3D CG. I'm not sure if this released with the broadcast or the fixed versions, but let's look what's inside. Start with Season 1. We have the fronts, spines, spines again, and the backs. We set it down to open it up to see Blu-ray 1, 2, then DVD 1, 2. And here's what the reversible cover looks like. Season 2. We have the fronts, the spines, the other spines, and the backs. Set it down, open it up to see advert from Dark Horse of Berserk, nothing on the back. We have DVD 1 of Season 2, DVD 2 of Season 2, Blu-ray 1 of Season 2, and Blu-ray 2 of Season 2. And the reversible cover art. But before I finish, let's review what creator has done in his other works. Okay, let's go over the rundown of his legacy. Berserk the Prototype, that later became Berserk, came out in 1988. His second work was called King of Wolves. Miura worked with the artist as Bronson worked on the story. Then he worked on Berserk, which launched in 1989. Then he worked on Japan a year later, worked on Oroden. Miura worked on the art as Bronson worked on the story. Then he worked on Giganto Maxima 2013 through 14. His newest work was called Duranki, but was put on hiatus when he died. The person whose name is Bronson that he worked with on many stories was his mentor, the creator of Fist of the North Star. Berserk has influenced other medias such as Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy, Dante from Devil May Cry, and the Demon Soul games, which I don't know who the main character is, and I really don't like card games, so I'm not going to play that game. But that is his legacy. May he rest in peace, and good luck for his assistance on Berserk to continue the legend. Since I showed this at the beginning, it would be a shame not to cover it, especially now. So here is Gurren Saga. We have the front, spine, back, sorry about that, back again. The sweeping anime epic now in one complete set. So 26 episodes on 4 DVDs. How in the world is it stored? By a spool. So let's fast forward in time. Cool and despooled, here are the discs. Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3, Disc 4, and Disc 5, which are the special features. Let's put it back, y'all, and with this dark tale of fantasy that I show you, as I end normally with this show. Hey guys, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, ring the bell, comment below, watch my playlists, share with your friends, follow my social medias, ring that bell, and I'll have more to come later. Thank you for watching.